You better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list, checking it twice. Gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Santa Claus.
Okay, cut, people, cut! We've got to enunciate! Tip of the tongue, teeth in the lips, like we practiced! Santa's not coming to town if we're mumbling our words in pitchy. Susan, I'm looking at you. Hit your notes!
We're doing this for fun, remember?
If we're gonna do something, we're gonna do it right. I'll take the higher harmony this time. Here we go. He's making a list, checking it twice. Gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. Yes? Is something funny?
I mean, I didn't realize we were singing old lady hymns.
Pardon me?
You sound like an old crusty church lady. Yelling at me about my singing. Maybe you should listen to yourself.
I'll have you know, I placed first in my church talent show 5 years in a row, lady.
Okay, guys, it's not that serious.
Maybe you should put some respect on my name. Now, I want you all to listen closely to how I pulsate my pitch to add richness to my vocal tone. It came upon a midnight clear, that glorious sound of all.
Everything okay? Sounds like two cats in a blender out here in the hallway. My favorite mama, how are ya? I went louder and her assistant fired right now. Okay. Whoa. Just for clarification, Miss Louder and Miss Bunker are co-teachers. She's not her assistant. Whose side are you on? Yours. You know that. Now tell me, what did Tweedledee and Tweedledummer do this time? They're keeping Jimmy from eating his lunch. What? Yes, I just dropped him off with a sandwich because he missed lunch and they're all freaking out. Can't have peanuts, allergic, blah, blah, blah. Just dropped him off. Too much partying last night? Maybe. You salty dog. You'll have to fill me in on all that sometime soon. Definitely. We need another Saturday like last weekend. We do? Why? What happened? Because I don't remember. You're bad. You're bad. But anyway, back to those two morons. Can you believe Louder talked to me that way? Well, you've seen her, right? That lady's hormones are raging. Yeah, for sure. She's off her rocker. I'm expecting her to apologize to you for sure. So you're gonna handle this? Of course. You know I always do. All right, Allie, corn. I'll talk to you later. I'll call you tonight. Talk to you then, lady.
You want to go get margaritas after this?
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need something to take the edge off.
The margarita might not be strong enough, though. Shall I schedule us couples lobotomies?
Hey everybody, sorry it took me a few minutes to get down here. Thank you so much for your patience. No worries, thanks so much for taking the time to come down. Sure thing. So how can I assist? We had an incident with Jimmy today before lunch. He was openly and loudly talking about things that he does to himself.
It was just downright dirty. Made my butt cheeks blush.
Made your butt cheeks blush?
Sure did. Was so inappropriate my normal cheeks blushing just wasn't enough.
Was anyone else in the classroom at the time?
Well, he wasn't just talking out thin air. The entire class was in here. Lots of super embarrassed and traumatized little girls.
Yikes. The girls in this classroom are uptight goody two-shoes. They'll get over it. However, the psychological damage done to my son over something completely natural will have lasting effects. Being subjected to sexual remarks against one's will and without one's consent is considered harassment, Miss Smith. Something we take very seriously here at North Hanover. My son has the right to free speech. You can't take that away from him. Free speech loses its protected status as soon as it becomes harassment. If you'd like to go toe-to-toe with me on this, Miss Smith, be my guest. But I can assure you, you will not be happy with the outcome. Oh, is that a threat? Call it whatever supports your toxic narrative best. And you might want to call yourself a cab, seeing as your car's being towed for parking in a handicap spot. What? You ladies let me know if you need anything else.
Well.
Well, she earned your trust yet?
She's growing on me. But you know what else grows? Fungus.
Everything okay? You sounded pretty serious when you called me up here. Got me nervous. Yes, well, there is something pretty serious that I need to discuss with you. Okay, I'd like for you to take a look at this footage. This is the front door camera. All right. Miss Bunker coming to work this morning? Is that what I'm watching? Yes. What does the timestamp say? 8:04. And what time are teachers required to be here each morning? 8 o'clock. My number one priority as the principal of this school is that every teacher arrives on time every single day. There is nothing more important than being here every single day for the entire day. Okay, but if we look at the situation as a whole, Miss Bunker is an incredible teacher. She has great relationships with her students. She is a department instructional leader. She stays late every day and is always willing to help colleagues at the drop of a hat. I understand that, but all that to say, she's juggling all of that really beautifully while also struggling with some really serious things in her personal life. Regardless, she needs to understand that being on time is expected, and I'd like you to talk to her about that. Me? You are the department chair. Plus, I'm just like super busy with a lot of stuff. All of this over 4 minutes. Yesterday was 3, so if you add them up, you get 7. Not so small of a deal now, is it? You're going to run off really good teachers. You know that, right? Well, then I guess it'll make room for teachers that prioritize being on time. Ew. Have the conversation today. Oh, and close my door on the way out. Big old fly. Again? Ugh, they are always in here. Huh. Must be all the bullshit coming from your office. Excuse you? I said must be all the school spirit coming from your office. Oh. I couldn't agree more. Now, go have that chat. What's your freaking problem, lady? Miss Smith, I'm in the middle of 5th period right now. Good. Let them watch their teacher get verbally annihilated. We'll see. So first, you mark Susie tardy every day after coming back from her off-campus lunch that she's allowed to have because she's a senior. Because she's tardy every day. Go on. And then you have the nerve to fail her? So it's got nothing to do with my nerve. It really just comes down to the fact that she's not here to learn what it is that I'm teaching. Well, if you're going to continue to punish my daughter for taking a lunch every day, then I guess the solution is she just doesn't get lunch anymore. You hear that, kids? Your teacher won't pass you if you take a lunch. Okay. Please don't address my students, you absolute lunatic. Susie is failing because she arrives tardy after lunch. There are many days she just doesn't even show up at all. And she can't pass if she isn't here to listen to my instruction. She's more than welcome to just get lunch in the cafeteria. There are so many students that decide to do that because they don't think they'll be able to make it back in time. Well, speaking of her being absent, I have another bone to pick with you. Make it quick. Susie says you mark her absent even on days that she's here, just to spite her. What's that all about? I mark her tardy and absent on the days that she is tardy and absent. Nothing more, nothing less. Let me guess, you probably marked her absent today, even though she's right. Where is she? Your guess is as good as mine. Just for spite, though, right? Where are you? No, you're not. I'm in your class. Get your butt here now. Thank you for meeting with us today, Miss Smith. Miss Louder, would you like to take over? I know you have some important things to relay to Mom. Yes, thank you. Miss Smith, your son is so smart, and we see so much potential in him. Okay, cut the bullshit, lady. I know how this goes. What's he doing wrong? Okay, if you can't speak to me in a way that is respectful, I'm gonna have to shut this meeting down. I'm only willing to continue if you're able to agree to keep things respectful. Is that something you're able to do? Yeah. Go on. Great. So Jimmy is having a hard time in here keeping his hands to himself. We see him constantly belittling and bullying students and even other teachers. We think that Jimmy would benefit from being placed on a behavior plan. A behavior plan? Yes. We think it would provide him some helpful strategies to help him manage his behavior appropriately. It's all in his best interest to become the best that he can. Yeah, whatever. Try your stupid plan, but good luck. Okay, so we'll get started with it on Monday. Does that work for you, Miss Smith? Sure, whatever. Do you guys have a bathroom I can use before I leave? Yep, right over there. You can use the classroom bathroom. It's just been cleaned. Well, I think that went as well as it could have.
She is a scary lady.
She's all bark and no bite.
Bye, idiots.
Bye! Thanks again! I'm actually going to use the bathroom before I head out too. Sure, go for it. Lauren, I think Miss Smith left us a message in the bathroom. What? She wrote all over the walls. What? What did it say? You stupid and off you. With what? Lipstick? A Sharpie? Please tell me you're lying. Did she finger paint or use the turd like a pencil? I also have many questions. Hey, Principal Cornfoot. Lauren, what's up? I just want to let you know that my fiance and I have picked a date for our wedding. Okie dokie. Yeah, I know. We're excited too. I bet. I wanted to make sure that you know in plenty of time, so it'll be in 18 months from now, over winter break. Okay, that's fine. I do just want to be safe and include it in my contract, just in case anything happens. Sure. I don't think you'll need to, but I don't see a problem with that. Great. Hey Lauren, I want to give you a heads up. Our school calendar for the next year has been adjusted. Oh. Winter break is all wacky now. Yeah, things have been pushed back a little bit. Well, this means I'm getting married before winter break now, so I'll need coverage. That should be fine. Well, no, it will be fine. These are the dates I put in my contract, remember? These were dates that I gave you a year ago, and they were signed off on and approved. Yeah, I gotcha. No need to go all Joan of Arc on me. Just remind me when we get closer, like October maybe, and I'll make sure you have a sub. I'm gonna be honest, I have a bad feeling about this. Oh, yeah, you should. This is about to be a shit show.